WeMasterTrade. Good day everyone, no matter where you're tuning in from, whether you're just starting your morning, already in the middle of the trading green, or relaxing at the end of your day, welcome to our global live stream. I'm Graf, your host for the next 2 hours, and on behalf of the entire WeMasterTrade team, I'm thrilled to have you here. Today's section isn't just another presentation, it's a real conversation, a chance for you to step into the engine room of one of the most fast-growing and forward-thinking fund trading firms in the industry. And of course, I'm not here alone. Joining me are two outstanding traders who have shaped the cultures, visions, and standards of WeMasterTrade. They are not only skilled professionals, they are mentors and learners within our community. First up, the ever-composed, always insightful Honest. Welcome, Honest.
Thank you so much, Rob, and hello everyone. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with us today. I'm genuinely excited for this session because there's much we're going to uncover, not just strategy or rule, but the ecosystem that WeMasterTrade has built. This is a platform that doesn't just fund trade, it builds traders step by step from trading out to scoring to earning.
And next to him is someone known for sharp analysis, clear logic, and absolute no-nonsense chart reading, strategic, precise, and one of the strongest voices in our trading community. Please welcome Annie.
Thank you, Rob. Hello, everyone in the chat. I'm genuinely thrilled to be here. What excites me the most is that today we're going to unpacking everything, not just WeMasterTrade offer, but how you can truly take advantage of each part of our system, like packages, promotions, scaling, payout, structure, all of it. If you have ever had question or doubt, today is your chance to ask.
Exactly. Whether you are completely new or already a fund trader with us, today's live stream will give you the full pictures, not just the highlight reel. We are going to walk you through what WeMasterTrade truly is, what we believe in, how our programs are designed, and why we operate differently from traditional brokers or platforms. And just to clarify, this isn't about selling you anything. This is about helping you understand what you are signing up for, how our structure works, and how you can use that structure to not only succeed but actually scale.
And let's start with something important, the story behind WeMasterTrade. WeMasterTrade was built as a funding project, not as broker. That's different matters. Broker profit from volume or client losses. WeMasterTrade profit only when traders succeed. We provide capital, take on the risk, and share profit when you perform. That philosophy is the backbone of everything in our system.
Exactly, and that philosophy shapes our trading packaging as well. Today we'll work through it, package, who it is designed for, how to choose the right one, and what to expect. If you ever look at our packaging and rule which one fit my style, you will finally get the answer.
And beyond just its ending, we are doing a live side-by-side comparisons, pricing, stochastic, mass drawdown, consistency rule, payout timeline. Reading numbers on a website is one thing, understanding the intention behind those numbers is another.
And once you understand packages, the next big question is always, how do I stay compliant while trading? So we'll dive deep into rules, especially the daily loss limit, how it's calculated, why floating, profit and losses matters, and how to avoid the violation, especially overnight. We also break down to maximum total loss, the consistency ratio, and clarify common misunderstanding around trade sizing and risk per trade.
And I want to explain rule I said with apparently from my early funding trading days. Mistake I make, adjustment I learned, and how the rule are actually there to protect your growth, not limit it.
And of course, we will go through our current promotion, discount cost, support campaigns, capital, and show you exactly how to qualify and submit proof properly.
And finally, we'll talk about the scale-up plan, one of the most underrated features of WeMasterTrade. Many traders don't realize there's a structured pathway to grow into higher capital tier, which with consistent performance, you don't just get payouts, you actually climb toward becoming a six-figure funded trader.
And speaking of growth, let's talk about one of the strongest energy behind long-term income at WeMasterTrade. The profit sharing model, and this is a heartbeat what makes it different from every typical platform out there. When you trade on a funding account and follow the rule and generate profit, we share that profit with you, and not just a small cut up to 90%. And but the thing, the percentage is just a headline. What really matters is the payout cycle, the threshold, and then how the timeline works. And we're working out that down today, so you know exactly how to maximize every payout opportunity.
Now, I know a lot of you tuning in today aren't just traders, so you are mentors, educators, community leaders, or you simply have strong network. So we are also diving into our affiliate program, and we are doing it transparently. We will walk you through how commissions are calculated, how referrals attract, and most importantly, what you need to qualify for payout. That includes a full explanation of the true referee rules and the minimum funding requirements. No confusion, no surprises.
And that's super important. We have seen huge growth in affiliate activity lately, which is awesome. But we want every partner to feel clear, confident, and also responsible with the way they promote. When you understand the system, you're not just earning commissions, you are building a long-term, sustainable income stream.
So as you can already tell, this is not your usual live surface level live stream. Today we will go deep into everything. Trading packages, trading rules, promos, scale pathway, profit sharing, affiliate opportunities, all with one goal, helping you make the smartest, most informed decision for your trading journey.
And we want it to be interactive, not just a letter, so if you have a question, throw them into the chat anytime. Our moderator are here and we are watching and will answer as many as we possibly can. Your vote matter and this show live stream is for you.
And if you're watching the replay later, don't worry, we'll leave like timestamps summarized, and you can always reach out to our support team for clarification. They are one of the most dedicated teams I've worked with. They really want traders to succeed.
So before we jump in, let me just say this. WeMasterTrade is not just a platform, it's a commitment. A commitment to build real traders, a commitment to fairness, and a commitment to giving people all around the world a structured, scalable path to turn trading into a profession, not a gamble. So if you're here to grow, to understand, and to take action, you are in exactly the right place. Let's take these journeys together. Alright everyone, thank you once again for being here with us today. Before we jump into packages, trading rules, promos, and everything exciting that's coming, we want to take a step back and zoom out for a moment. Because before you put your time, your energy, and your trading journey into a platform, understanding who we are, what we believe in, isn't just helpful, it's essential. And so this next segment is all about the origins, intention, and impact. It is about where WeMasterTrade came from, what values hold this entire platform together, and how those values transform into real tools, real opportunities, and real outcomes for traders like you. And to walk us through that story, I've got two people who literally live and breathe this mission every single day. Honest and Annie, Honest that kicks it up from the beginning.
Thank you, Rob. To really understand WeMasterTrade, you have to understand why it created in the first place. Unlike most broker or platform that grew out of traditional finance, WeMasterTrade was born with a very specific mission to give capital traders access to real capital, regardless of where they come from, what their background is, or how much money they have in their savings. Talent shouldn't be limited by curriculum, and that is exactly what MasterTrade had built to solve. We were founded in 2022 as the part of WeMasterTrade Group, headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. WeMasterTrade made its name through investor network, Copy Trading Tech, and Signal. But WeMasterTrade, it was created with a sharper, more focused vision to find high potential traders, support them, fund them, and scale them, so they can earn professionally without risking their capital.
There's only one key point many people overlook, and this matters. WeMasterTrade is not a broker. This isn't a slogan, it's a fundamental difference in how we operate. We don't just earn from spread, we don't just earn from commissions, and we don't just earn when traders lose. Our model is only work when traders are profitable. That's why everything we have built, instant funding, profit sharing, scale up, is designed with that alignment in mind. We take on the capital risk, we provide a structure and the pathway. Your role is to trade with skill and discipline. When you grow, we grow. But we also know something important. Skill alone isn't enough. when one of our core principles from day one has been education first, we don't just want traders to memorizing rules, we want them to understand the logic behind the structure, the why behind the risk model, and that's why we invested heavily into the WeMasterTrade Academy, a complete learning ecosystem designed to take a trader from beginner all the way consistently to funded professionals.
And the Academy is seriously something special. We have training that covers everything from trading psychology to risk calibration to advanced multi-asset strategies. But the best part is, it's not just theory. It's built to mirror the real trading environment inside WeMasterTrade. So whatever you learn in the Academy, you can apply directly to your funding account the very same day. And to make sure that everything we build meets global educational standards, WeMasterTrade is proud to be ISO 21001 2018 certified, a recognition given to institutions that deliver high-quality structures and internationally compliant training systems. It's a big achievement and it represents our commitment to long-term trader development.
Now, that certificate each other back in a statement is a way invested in the developing trader, not in collective fee and disappearing like so many from in this way. While other platforms rise fast and vanish even faster, WeMasterTrade has built real structures, stability, compliance, transparent process, and a team that stands behind every decision. We're not here for a quick way, we're here to build career that lasts.
And that commitment shows in the story we hear every day. If you visit our testimonial page, you will see traders from Nigeria, Canada, the Philippines, South Africa, all sharing how WeMasterTrade didn't just help them to earn more, but help them to trade with confidence and purpose. Some passed challenges after years of being stuck with retail broker. Some finally escaped the fear of risking their own savings. Some found clarity, structure, and support they would never experience before. We have watched students turn into full-time traders, we have seen women step back into finance after a long career break, and young professionals from underbanked regions, people who were locked out of the market, now trade with real capital and real opportunity. That is the impact we care about, and that's what keeps us moving.
But the ecosystem goes beyond funding. For traders who want to keep learning, evolving, and staying in tune with the market, we maintain a constantly updated blog section, weekly insights, psychology breakdown, market reaction, platform updates. We believe that trading is a lifelong craft and we make sure our community never stops sharpening its edge. And let's talk about culture for a moment. What sets WeMasterTrade apart isn't just the features, it's the mindset we cultivate. Integrity, respect, shared knowledge. Whether you're chatting in our Telegram group, watching our YouTube series, or talking to our live sports team, you will notice one thing. We actually listen and we treat traders like partners, not just ticket numbers.
And I want to be honored here in more platform the trader each another customer. But at the WeMasterTrade, the trader is center of the entry model. Your performance fuel the business, and your feedback shape the platform, and your consistency determine how far we can scale together. That kind of mutual accountability is rare, and it's something we generally value.
So if you have ever questioned whether this path is real, whether a trading career is something you can actually build, go read the testimonial, look at the funded accounts, and talk to people who have been through the system. The story is real, the capital is real, and the result, they speak loudly.
To summarize, WeMasterTrade is more than a platform. We are a capital allocator, a talent accelerator, and an education-first trading institution. We're here to challenge the status quo in trading assets, to record performance over promotions, and to create real scalable income opportunities for traders worldwide, no matter where you start. This is bigger than a platform, it's a trading movement, and if you are ready to be part of it, today's live stream will give you the full roadmap to get started. And thank you, owners and Annie, for that deep and honest walkthrough. Coming up next, we'll take this foundation and connect it directly to what we offer, our actual account packages. That means a full breakdown on the different account options at WeMasterTrade, how they differ, who they are designed for, and what kind of result you can realistically expect from it. And when we say packages, we're not just talking about dollar amounts, we're talking about frameworks for growth. Each package at WeMasterTrade represents a different pathway. our roadmap toward building skills, scaling your capital, and unlocking potential. Today we will walk you through every package, explain what is offered, how it's structured, and most importantly, who is designed for.
Exactly, Rob. At WeMasterTrade, we don't believe in a one-size-fits-all model. That's why we created two distinct product lines for traders: the challenge package and the instant funding package. Each line comes with a variety of account size and configuration because traders come with different strength, risk appetite, and timeline. We make sure that part of everyone, whether you're starting small or ready to scale fast.
And now let's talk about the instant funding package designed for traders who are ready to skip the challenge phase and start trading with real capital immediately. Unlike the challenge model, this is for those who already have a test strategy or want to hit the ground running. It's fast, efficient, and still structured around the same risk rule that keep our accounts safe.
And the instant funding package, you select an account size 1,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100, and 100,000. And you standing trading will funded from day one. The rules are straightforward for 5% daily loss limits, 10% maximum loss, and 1 to 100 leverage. There are no cumulative phase, and you're already in the funded stage, and your profit share up to 90%.
So to summarize, the challenge package is perfect if you want a step-by-step progressions. Prove your skills, get familiar with WeMasterTrade framework, and gradually unlock higher profit shares. The instant funding package is for traders who want to start with real capital immediately with all the protections and profit sharing benefits intact.
Exactly, think of it this way. Challenge package help you build confidence, demonstrate skill, grow progressively. Instant funding will help you trade live capital immediately if you are confident in your strategy. Both paths lead to the same destination, which is scaling your trading career with WeMasterTrade.
And don't forget, both packages are fully compliant with the WeMasterTrade risk management rules. They are our royalty, and you have a clear transfer part whether you learning, testing, or trading full time. The difference is only the starting point, your skill level, and comfort with risk.
So whatever stage you are at, beginner, intermediate, or advanced, there's a WeMasterTrade package for you. And coming up next, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of challenge versus instant funding, so you can clearly see account sizes, risk rules, timelines, and profit sharing opportunities.
So who are the mid and higher tier challenges best for? The $25,000 to $100,000 challenge packages are perfect for traders who already have capital management experience, especially those aiming to scale into larger funding accounts. If you have passed the other prop challenges or have a strong verified trading history, this is the natural next step to level up your career.
Every challenge package comes with a one-time fee, for example, just around $50 for the 10,000 challenge. Here's the good part, that fee is refundable once you become funded and meet minimum performance conditions. And if things don't go your way, you are eligible for a 30% reset discount, so you can start fresh and keep learning. But what if you don't want to go through a challenge at all and want real capital from day one? Earning purely based on results, that's where our instant funding package comes in.
And this is where WeMasterTrade really stands out. The instant funding model is designed for experienced risk-grouping traders who want to trade real capital immediately. No evaluation, no demo stages, just live trading, fully backed by the structured, fair, and transparent system.
And accessibility is key, and you can choose from several account types based on your trading style, preference, and goals. Today we go through the four main instant funding packages: 510, 510 euro, 510 NBC, and customized. We compare the detail, but importantly, we help you figure out which package is right for you.
Let me set the scenes. On instant funding package to give you live trading access from day one. That means no challenge phases, no evaluations. You pay once, follow the rules, and start trading real capital immediately. And every account, no matter the size, includes no time limit, up to 90% profit share, scale plan toward $1 million, easy support for EA, swing trades, scabbing, and even HT strategy. Now let's go package by package. Let's shift gears to the 5-10-10 bucket, set a maximum capital up to 200,000. But now you will get 5% daily loss and 10% overall loss limit. So why is that important?
That extra breathing room is huge for traders who scale into position or like taking multiple entries per setup. Imagine if you're in a volatile market with fast swing. The 5-10-10 rules let you navigate larger move without hitting daily limits prematurely. It's a game changer for professional style trading.
And the profit target here is 10%, perfectly aligned with the higher risk window. And as always, you get full flexibility, scalping, EA's new trading, swing trader, HFT, whatever suits your style. This bucket is all about tolerance and adaptability. It rewards traders who understand position sizing, risk management, and market timing.
So who is it for? This package is perfect for day traders, especially those focusing on fast-moving assets like Nasdaq, gold, or volatile forex pairs. If you already have a test intraday strategy and want a little extra breathing room for risk, this is the package for you. It gives you flexibility without sacrificing structures.
And it's also great for traders who try hit a clear target. That 10% overgrowth and a motivate milestone, keeping your focus and payout oriented. Some traders perform best when they know exactly what process look like, and this package gives them a clarifying without feeling restrictive.
So to sum up 5-10-10 for high tolerance, intraday, and ambitious traders. Next, we dive into the 5-10-0 and 5-10-10 WC packages, which are even more flexible for advanced trading styles, include EA's giving more aggressive strategies. Now this one is a personal favorite for traders who love trading on their term, the 5-10-0 package. You get a 5% daily limit, 10% over loss, but 0 profit target, that's right. No number chasing you around, trade small, trade patiently, and it lets results come naturally.
For traders who thrive on precision over speed, this improves freedom. You focus on protecting capital, building consistency, and growing your account without any erratic pressure. No target, just trading clear, controlled, and strategic.
This package is perfect for low-frequency traders and market snipers. If you take 3 to 5 a week or 3 to 5 trades a week, each with careful planning, this environment actually rewards patience rather than punishing it.
And who is designed for veteran swing trader, risk-conscious trader, but basically anyone who value consistent over speed. If that sounds like you, this package will feel like home.
And let's face it, not every trader wants to chase target. Some just want to trade cleanly, scale smartly, and grow steadily. This is the package for them.
Next up, for traders who want maximum flexibility without constraints, the 5-10-10 WC package. And correct me if I'm wrong, this one removes the profit consistency rules, right?
Exactly. Same 5-10 risk profile, but no pressure to smooth out your profits. You can hit big wins, take calculated swing, and you are not penalized for volatility in result.
Just a heads up, trade copier doesn't allow it, so this is for manual trader only. But for those who enjoy high risk, high reward trading with occasional big spike, this is the ideal arena.
And yes, it's for aggressive traders, risk takers, or anyone frustrated by strict consistency rules elsewhere. Trade how you want, as long as you respect the drawdown limits.
And last but not least, the customized package. Think of this as WeMasterTrade saying, you define the rules, we fund your strategies.
You can set your own daily loss over lot and even fund up to 400,000. The largest funding option we offer, and it's designed for serious traders who want total control without compromising on flexibility.
This is premium all access trading. You can use EA's new strategies, weekend holding, HFT, everything. If you have a very specific approach in mind, this is the package that let you bring it to life. And who is it for? It will be for top-tier professionals, as hedge fund traders, or high volume traders, say no for briber, and anyone who wants a fully tailored trading setup, this package put the blueprints in your hands.
And I always say, if you try our model and nothing fits, the customized package, let your build and your own roadmap. That level of freedom is rare in the trading world and extremely powerful for a serious trader.
To wrap it up, every instant funding package we offer is built around clarity, fairness, and real opportunities. Clear risk parameter, competitive commissions, full market access, and genuine profit potential. No artificial time limits and payouts. They can start as early as the very next day.
And here the bad part, no matter your trading style, scalping, swing, echo, or menu, doesn't account that much to you, and the key is choosing the one that fits your style and discipline. And start building consistency now and grow compound naturally.
And if you have ever on the fence, our team is available 24/7 to guide you. But there's a real secret. Pick the account that suits your discipline, not your dreams. The right fit always outperforms the flashiest promise.
Alright traders, you have seen the packages. Now it's time to tackle the rule that can make or break your account, the daily loss limit. Stay tuned, this one separates the pros from the panic. Getting funded feels amazing, right? But staying funded, that's the real game. And the number one reason account gets shut down, one thing, daily loss.
Yeah, the infamous daily loss. Most traders think they understand it until it's closed their account mid-trade on a Tuesday afternoon. Classic.
But here the silver lining, when you really scrap it, and this will become one of your best allies in risk management. Today we'll break it down step by step with real example.
So what is it, the daily loss limit? It is also called maximum daily loss. Set the hard cap for losses in a single trading day, including both close and floating trades. Hit it even for a second and your account shut down automatically.
And here's the nuance, it's always calculated from the higher of your starting balance or equity. That small details is what catches so many traders off guard.
Think of it as a safety list. It's not here to punish you, it's here to keep you in the game.
Now let's get practical. Day 5 your balance is 105,000 but equity is 107,000 thanks to some floating profits.
With a 4% daily loss, the system calculates from 107,000 the highest number.
4% of $107,000 is equal about like $4,280. Your equity cannot drop below 102,770.20 that day, or it's auto liquidations.
And here's the kicker, this is real time. The system doesn't wait, they allow for even a second and boom, your account is closed.
Yeah, and also now flip it. Day 7, balance is $100,000 and equity is $99,000 because some traders are in loss.
And since the balance is higher, 4% daily loss, equal to 4,000, your equity must stay above 96,000 all days.
Drop to 95,999. Auto liquidation triggers, no margin call, no warning, it's just done.
The system executes a market order to close everything. All trades liquidate, account disabled, you cannot trade again unless you purchase a new package.
And remember, because it is Q and the live market price, Slipback can make final P&L worse than expected. That 3,900 loss you plan could turn into 4,200 in seconds.
That's why we always say don't dance on the edge. Respect the limit, protect the capital, and you will stay funded longer and grow consistently.
Yeah, alright traders, let's dive into how to avoid violating the daily loss rule. This is where pro mindset kicks in.
Alright, tip 1, know your buffer. Don't play trade-up that puts you right to the edge of your limit. Leave at least 10 to 50% cushion below your max, and especially in a volatile market.
Tips number 2, focus on equity, not just balance. Most traders stare at their balance all day, but if floating losses are dragging your equity down, you are already at risk of violation.
Tip 3. Use the dashboard. WeMasterTrade provides live risk dashboard. Check your loss status clearly. Don't rely on memory or guesswork.
And tip 4, pull up the early loss. And if you lose 3% in the first hour of London session, stop, reflect. Don't try to reverse trade back into the green.
Tips number 5, trade smaller during news events. Trading gold during NFP at full size. That is a fast track to hitting daily loss. Scale down your lots and ride the post volatility move safely.
Now let's talk about the charts. One mistake the trader make most often with the daily loss.
Number 1, over leveraging opening trader that 5 to 7% of your account, thinking your exit quickly, and when it goes red fast, it's already too late.
Number 2, holding overnight without checking exposure. 3 trades left overnight and wake up to the 60 pip gap daily loss can trigger before you can even open your eyes.
And what about the third big mistake?
And assuming only a glow trader matter enough, equity include floating P&L too. That's your risk score. And I always tell new trader the daily loss isn't your enemy. Think of it as your ever account ever, and it designed to stop you making irreversible mistakes.
Exactly. Thing is forces discipline. You can be aggressive but only inside the box. Learn that and you will last longer than 90% of the market.
And one last point, this isn't just about rules, it's about trust. WeMasterTrade fund you because we trust you are managed risk responsibly. The daily loss is just protect that trust for both sides. And now that we have brought up the daily loss limit, before we move to the next one, which is the maximum loss rule, we will take a short break.
Trade. We copy trade. We copy trade.
check.
Now, previously we covered the daily loss rule, your day-to-day signal. But now it's time to talk about the ultimate boundary. I'm talking about the maximum loss rule, your account airbag. This isn't just for one day, it's for the entire life of your account.
And a lot of traders think I didn't hit my daily limit, so I'm fine, I'm safe. But a few days of small loss and suddenly liquidation.
Exactly, the max loss is the final safety net. Hit it and the system sees your accounts as unsalvageable, immediate closure, no exceptions.
Now let's break it down simply. Is the total loss your account can sustain across one trade. At any moment, if your equity, including open trades, dips below the threshold, the account is gone, period.
And unlike the daily loss, with reset each day, this accumulate lose 3% one day, 3% the next, and cross the line, that's it.
The actual percentage depends on your package, typically 6% or 10% of your starting balance. It's always based on your initial capital, not your equity or profits.
Now suppose your account starts at $50,000 with a 6% max loss, that's $3,000.
And your equity can never fall below 47,000. Doesn't matter if you make 1,000 yesterday, it accumulate from the start.
And remember, both close and floating losses count. Close at $2,000, floating $1,200. Equity is $46,800. Below $47,000, account close.
Now, it's not about the net gains or loss across trades, it's about real-time equity versus the stop-loss fall.
And say your account grew to 51,000 profit, feel great, right?
Yeah, but max loss is still based on the original $50,000. 6% limit equal $47,000. Profit only give an extra buffer.
Exactly, your equity can drop 4,000 before hitting the floor. Profit doesn't move the threshold.
And what happened when you break it? Drop below the max loss even by a few dollars and auto liquidation triggers instantly. All trades close at market price.
And daily loss slip may make your final number slightly worse, and that's just market reality.
And most importantly, once breached, the account is permanently disabled. No reset, no run back. Want to continue trading, you must budget a new package.
And there will be pro tips for master like the max loss rule. Alright traders, here's the secret sauce. How do you stay inside the max loss box and trade like a pro without sweating every second?
Tip 1. Know your floor always, track your total flow loss every day. And don't wait for dashboard unless calculate manually a word net ear hub better.
Tips number 2, treat profits as ammo, not ammo. Floating gains don't mean going wild. Reduce loss size when you're ahead. Protect your capital, don't gamble it.
Tip 3. Manage floating losses like a hawk. Even one roll trade can turn your cushion into catastrophe. Stay alert, stay disciplined.
Tip 4. Step back when danger looms. If you're 5% down on the 6% mark loss, don't chase it. Walk away, take a break, analyze and permanently save account.
And tip number 5, never fight volatility blindfolded. Big news, reduce size, goals, NASDAQs, EUR pairs. They spike fast, respect the market, respect the limit.
Now let's get real, here are the moves that destroy account faster than you can blink.
Number 1, over leveraging open position at 5 to 7% of your account, thinking it's safe. One wrong move and you're trapped.
Number 2, ignoring floating trades. Close 3 losers, think you are safe, and one more red trade floating, 1,500 to 2,000, and boom, the account is crossed the line.
And number 3, revenge trading. Lose yesterday, come back to win trade today to recover. That how a 6% mark loss disappearing and into session.
Number 4, slippage during news. Tight stop doesn't matter, a single candle can wipe out your buffer before you can blink.
Yes.
And listen up, the mark loss isn't the enemy, so if your protective shield, your error, Every top trader I know treat it non-negotiable crosses, and the lesson hit hard, count on.
Exactly. Think of this as a reality check. If you are constantly skimming the edge, the problem isn't the rule. It's your strategy or mindset. Fix that and the account lasts years, not days.
So here's the mantra, traders. Respect the math loss, trade inside the box, protect your equity, grow consistently. Treat it like your best friend, and it will keep your account alive while most traders sell the stock around you.
At WeMasterTrade, we're not just handing out capital, we build structure, discipline, and professional life. The math loss rule that's like the separate gamble from true trader.
So let's lock this in, traders. Here's what you need to remember about math loss. First of all, it's a percentage of your starting balance, usually 6% or 10%. Secondly, it's calculated from real-time equity, not just your balance. Third, it's count both close and floating losses. Every penny matters. And lastly, here's the kicker. Once it's breached, the account is gone permanently.
Think of this as your final safety net. Respect it, trade smart, and you will survive where most traders fail.
Alright traders, we have covered the daily loss limit and the maximum loss rule, your capital safety nets. Now let's talk about results, not just risk. At WeMasterTrade, we want to see traders grow, scale, and earn sustainably, and that's where profit consistency comes in.
And this rule separates lucky buy from true fraud. It tells us whether you can make consistent profit over time instead of relying on one big win.
And it's also how we determine profit sharing, withdrawals, and scales up, funded, and can withdraw at full profit. This rule is probably why.
Simply put, the profit consistency ratio measures how evenly your profits come in day to day. One huge spike and several flats or losing days. High ratio, low consistency.
And at WeMasterTrade, most accounts require 30% profit consistency, meaning your bad day cannot exceed 37 of your total profit, exception the 10, 5, 10, 10 novice package, novice rule at all.
Important, if your profit consistency exceeds 20%, your profit share drop to 10%. That's right. Keep your consistency in check if you want to maximize earning. And how it's calculated? The formula is simple. Best trading day profit divided to total close profit, multiplied to 100, and that will be the profit consistency percentage.
Bad days equal to single day high close profit. Total profit equal to sum of all close profit minus close losses. Floating losses don't count until close.
So if the best day is $200 and your total profit is $500, so your BC profit consistency ratio will be 200 divided by 500 and multiplied by 100 equal 40%. That's too high, and you need to trade more to reduce the ratio below 20% to eligible for payouts.
There will be some example, like 5-day result. Day number 1, it will be $100. Day number 2, there will be 200. Day 3, minus 50, and day 4, 100. Day 5 will be $60.
And total net profit equal to 100 plus 200 minus 50 plus 100 plus 60 equal to 410.
Now the best day is day 2, which is $200, so the profit consistency ratio will be $200 divided by 410 multiplied by 100, and it will be around 48.78%.
Way above the 30% limit, even though profitable, profit share dropped to 10% until consistency improves.
Now the profit doesn't equal pay. Even profitable traders won't get full profit share if gains are too concentrated.
And if you're relying on one or two monster days to carry your account, that risk not skill, you need steady wins.
Long-term balance equal higher trust, scale up, and full profit share. That's what separates funded pros from lucky spikes. And how to improve your profit consistency? You are over the limit, don't panic. Focus on evening out profits over multiple days.
And practical tip, reduce loss size for a few days. Take smaller control wins, 200 to 300 days. Avoid one massive swing trader. Spread gain across multiple days.
Now for EA user, monitor your equity curve. Boss that buy profits one day may hurt profit consistency. Adjust to keep the ratio below 20 to 30% for full profit share.
And there will be also some common mistakes. The number one, hitting the target early and resting inflates the best day ratio.
And number two, over trading after big days, trying to squeeze more equal to higher ratio.
Number 3, ignoring the rule. Profit consistency is what we actually measure for growth and scale.
And mastership and profit consistency isn't a hurdle. It's your roadmap to sustainable growth and maximum profit share.
Hit this and WeMasterTrade will trust you with bigger capital, ignores it, and even profitable accounts get reduced payout.
So remember, small, steady, reliable profits is always better than one lucky spot any day. Keep profit consistency ratio below 20 to 30% to maximize your profit share and scale fast.
And at the end of the day, this isn't about controlling you, it's about build habit that can handle scale. And if you can be consistent with 25,000, what happens when we give you 100,000 or more?
Exactly. Consistency is your ticket to trust. At WeMasterTrade, we fund traders, but we also study them. These rules show whether you are serious about long-term trading or just chasing lucky spikes.
And we have seen it time and again, the traders who respect this rule, they are the ones getting multiple payouts, referral, and eventually scaling into six figures for their account.
So don't fear the rules, embrace as feedback. Too high, that's good. It means you have made profit. Now the goal is to balance it out over multiple sessions.
And remember, no manual or mark required. WeMasterTrade dashboard automatically calculate your profit consistency ratio. Check it anytime under your statistics tab.
Here's a week recap for traders. This rule is about balance, not volume. Keep your best day under 20% of your total profit for a mass payout. Spread your wins across multiple sessions and monitor progress using the dashboard. So far, we have walked through the daily loss limit, tackled the maximum account loss, and examined how profit consistency shape your long-term payouts and growth. And now we arrive at the final and perhaps most overlooked rules of all, the risk consistency rule. You now know how to protect your capital and keep your payouts on track, but here's the final pillar, the one that separates reckless traders from pros. I'm talking about the risk consistency rule, or what we like to call the discipline test. Because honestly, the market isn't your biggest threat, your own inconsistency is.
Exactly, traders often think the hardest part is resisting price, but really it's staying line with how much you can risk per trade.
This rule doesn't care about your win rate, it monitors your risk pearls. If you want to scale at WeMasterTrade, this is non-negotiable.
Now here a simple version. You cannot risk more than 2% of your initial account balance on any single trade idea.
And that includes everything linked to that trade idea. Cloud trader, floating loss fees, and swaps. Nothing equal.
For accounts like the 5-10-10 no PC package, the rules even stricter, 1% per trade idea.
Consistency isn't just about profit and loss, it's about the process. Random position sizing means wide equity swings and lead to very hard to scale.
And this rule protects you, both you and WeMasterTrade. It reserve capital and ensure your egg flates out over time.
Think this as your account heartbeat. If lots jump from 0.5 to 5 overnight, that's chaos, not trading.
Now, what counts as a trade idea? A trade idea isn't just one order, it's a bundle of trades sharing the same logic.
For example, 3 buy order on go at different time equal to 1 trade idea.
Same symbol, same direction, close around the same time group logically, the 2% risk cap applied to the entire bundle.
So the system doesn't just look at trade individually, it looks at logical bundles.
You can have multiple trade ideas as long as each respect the 2% risk limits.
Buy gold, sell GBP JPY, sell AUD USD, 3 separate trades idea, each can risk up to 2%.
Now, what is not allowed? 3 buys order on gold, same direction, same assets, which means 1 trade idea.
And if combined risk exceeds 2%, the account is flagged immediately, no exceptions.
Now let's break down. Imagine a 50,000 account. Your risk consistency limit is 2% per trade idea, so 1,000 is the max per bundle.
And trade idea 1 buy gold total risk at $900 perfectly under the limit.
And later you open another buy on gold, same direction, same assets combined with the first positions. Your risk now total $1,200 and that's 2.4%. Even though each trade looks small individually, the system counts them as one trade idea.
And here's the crucial part. The platform sees a 2% breach immediately. That means even a small miscalculation can trigger a violation.
Remember, it includes floating losses too. In the first gold trader is floating minus 500 and the second at minus 700. Your equity hit 46,800 over the 2% limit. Violation trigger.
This is why you must think in trade idea bundles, not isolate trades. That's how pros stay compliant without cutting back on strategy.
Trade ideas count combined risk, stay under 2% per trade idea, and track both floating and closed losses. Master this, and risk consistency will become your ally.
There will be some pro tip to stay inside the rule. Tip number 1, count trade idea, not trades.
Tip 2, keep position sizing turbo, not shouldn't jump.
Number 3, use WeMasterTrade dashboard. Live risk tracking is your best friend.
Tip 4, plan trader ahead. Don't open multiple positions importantly.
Tip 5, watch new events. Volatility can push you over 2% fast.
This isn't punishment, it's a framework for long-term success. Trader inside the box and you can scale safely.
Respect the risk consistency rule and you outlast 90% of traders.
Combine risk discipline, profit consistency, and daily mass loss management. That's the trifecta separating amateur from professional traders at WeMasterTrade.
And this isn't just a checkbox on dashboard. It helps the pro trader play the game, have fun life by this, buying fraud this, and top tier trader. And they treat it like a process.
Right, this isn't about micromanaging you or limiting freedom. It's about protecting your account, your capital, and the trust in this trading community. Miss this and even a small mistake can spiral fast.
Here's the reality. Traders who embrace this rule, who understand that small disciplined risk is the engine behind scalable capital, those are the ones who invest in. Those are the traders who go from $25,000 and to $1 million and beyond.
And if you want to trade like a professional, you need to know exactly how much you can risk on every trade every single day. No guessing, no hope, clarify is key.
And if you are still opening trades just because the setup feels right, or you are eyeballing lot size, consider this is your wake-up call. Structure your trades, respect your limits, and protect your capital, period.
This isn't merely a rule, it's a habit, a mindset, a framework for long-term success. Nail this now, and the roads to bigger account, higher payout, and consistent growth becomes clear, predictable, and sustainable. Now we have made it through all the rules: daily loss, mass loss, profit consistency, risk consistency. Now it's time for the part that every trader dreams about: scaling your account.
And more capital, big loss, higher rewards, all while trading without risking on your own money.
And that's exactly what WeMasterTrade Scale Up Plan does. It's a clear roadmap to the 10,000 funded account all the way to 1 million, with defined milestone and real target.
Our scale-up plan is performance-based. Trade well, follow the rules, hit profit targets, and your capital grows. You don't pay for it, you earn it.
No gimmick. Your growth comes from consistency, discipline, and smart trading.
And it's aggressive, double, triple, quadruple your capital up to 1 million, depending on your starting account.
There's two ways to scale: the percentage-based and the amount-based.
Percentage based start level 1 at 100% of your base account. Hit 20% profit and would require profit consistency. You move to level 2, capital increase 50%.
Level 3 is 300%, level 4 is 600, level 5 is 1,200, and level 6 is 2,400%. Max will be 1 million. And for every level, you complete at least 2 payout cycles to prove stability.
Amount base, which is applied to instant funding, is similar. It starts at 10,000, move up to 15,000, 30,000, 60,000, all the way to $1 million, hitting profits target at each step.
Start at 25,000, first profit target equal to 5,000. Hit it with consistency, move to 37,500, 70,000, 75,000, then 50,000, all the way to 1 million.
No rush, no penalties for going at your own pace. Just stay within the rules and grow.
Here's what you need per level: hit the profit target, avoid violations of the mass loss or daily loss, complete true successful payouts, and maintain profit consistency when required.
One ball box ticket and your account is upgrades, bigger capital, bigger earning, and simple trade risk.
That's real leverage. More capital without taking bigger risk per trade. And also there will be some common pitfall. Most traders will fail because they overtrade to force target, forwarding drawdowns.
Order ignore consistency only on making 80% of your profit in 1 day, disqualifying payouts.
And planning matters. Know your next scale target and trade to reach it. Don't just trade for today, trade for level 7 and beyond.
Scaling isn't just about money. Every level brings more capital and more responsibility, and you can handle 300,000 if 110,000 straight you.
And step-by-step scaling tests your discipline, patience, and mental strength before you ever reach 7 figures.
This isn't demo's hype, it's real capital, real rules, and real growth.
Consistency blood pattern able to scale from 10,000 to 1 million is possible, and we at WeMasterTrade trader have done it repeatedly.
1 disciplined month and 1 consistent profit target at a time. That's how growth happens.
Respect the rules, trade smart, follow the structures, and at WeMasterTrade, scaling performance isn't just possible, it's guaranteed if you play it right. And that's wrap up our full walkthrough from account setup, risk rule, profit consistency, risk discipline on the way to scaling to 1 million. Whether you start 10,000 or 200,000, the path is real, clear, and achievable. And before we end our live stream today, we will move to the last section, which is the new calendars.
Okay, hello traders, welcome back to our live market sessions. Today we are looking at a calendar focused heavily on European inflation data and key US economic indicator later in the days.
Exactly, and this session may start later, but volatility is expected to pick up strongly during the US hour, with multiple high impact release. And Germany unemployment change. Germany employment change came in the 2K slightly higher than the forecast of 1K.
That indicates a mild increase in employment, suggesting that there's some softness in the labor market.
And if this trend continues, it could weigh onto the euro at a weaker global market may reduce consumer spending.
There will be CPI flash estimate Eurozone. The core CPI flash estimate came in at 2.4%, matching expectations.
Meanwhile, headline CPI jumped to 2.6%, significantly above the previous 1.9%.
That's important. Rising inflation could push the ECB toward the more hawkish stance.
And If inflation remains elevated, AUR could find a spot despite weak growth signal.
Next up, we'll talk about Italian CPI primarily. And Italy preliminary CPI's came in at 0.6%, slightly below the previous 0.7%.
And this suggests inflation pressure is not uniform across the Eurozone.
Exactly, and this divergence like this can create uncertainty in ECB policy directions.
And Canada session draw data and Canada GDP is forecast at 0.0%, down from the previous 0.2%.
A flat reading would indicate economic stagnation.
And if the data confirm this, CAD could weaken, especially if oil price don't rise broad.
To the US section's high impact data cluster, we start with the HPI at 0.1%, unchanged from the previous reading.
And at the S&P case through similar composite 12 20 HPI YY is also today at 1.4%.
Stable housing data suggests the market is not just major driver today, but is still important for overall economic health.
And Chicago PMI is forecast at 54.8, down from 57.7.
That's a notable decline, signaling slower manufacturing expansions.
If it drops from it could pressure the US dollar.
Next up is the job openings. The jobs opening are expected at 6.89 million, slightly below the previous 6.95 million.
And this point gradually cooling global market.
A weaker labor demand could reduce expectation for aggressive monetary tightening.
And the consumer confidence is forecast at 87.8 down from 91.2.
That's a significant drop, indicating weaker consumer sentiment.
Since consumer spending driver a large portion of the U.S. economy, this is a key number to watch.
And FOMC member Gospel speak. Later in the section, we will hear from the FOMC member Gospel.
And the market will look for clue about future rate policy, especially after today's data release.
If he signals concern about slowing growth, USD could weaken. If he focuses on inflation risk, USD may strengthen. And that will be wrap up our today economic outlook. A lot of speeches, moderate data, but strong potential for volatility.
And stay line, manage your risk, and we will see you in the next session.
We copy trade.